Hey guys, Justin here. Today I want to talk about one of my favorite pieces of gear, and that's the REI Flash 55 pack. I've used this pack for over a year now on dozens and dozens of trips in a bunch of different conditions, from winter camping to really hot summer days to stream crossings to really gnarly alpine scrambles, and I've really put this thing through its paces. And today I want to talk about what has worked for me, what hasn't worked for me, and at the end I'm going to tell you what my favorite feature of the pack is. And that favorite feature isn't the water bottle pockets, even though you might think that from some of my previous videos. But these water bottle pockets are really amazing. They have them situated just in front of the side pockets here, and because of that, it's really easy to reach in and grab the water bottle as well as put it back into its place. This has been a game changer for me. I have really inflexible shoulders, and because of the positioning of the water bottle pockets, I'm able to grab my water without having to stop and sling my pack off my shoulder like I have to do with a lot of other packs out there. Continuing on with other things that have worked really well for me with this pack is the modularity. So the pack has these little loops running all the way down the sides and front of the pack here. And with those loops, you can attach a whole bunch of different straps to the pack in any configuration that you want. And as I've been looking at other packs in the market, it's actually a feature that I didn't realize how much I valued it until I started looking at packs that did not have this kind of modularity. Every other pack that I've looked at recently has had a whole bunch of extra straps that I don't want, and the only solution is really just to cut them off. So I really appreciate that almost every single strap and piece on this pack is removable, including the hip belt. So you can make this pack super lightweight. And that's the next thing I want to talk about, is how lightweight this pack is. I think that's something that's really overlooked quite often with the REI Flash 55 series. And in the configuration that I have it right now, it comes in at 2.5 pounds, and that's really lightweight. If you take off all the straps, the brain, the side pockets, you can actually get it down to 2.3 pounds. And that's really lightweight for a pack that's as durable as this and has as many features as it does. Speaking of durability, that's another thing that I've really enjoyed about this pack. I don't have any rips or tears on this, and I've been scrambling in some pretty gnarly places with this, scraping it along rocks, scooting down slopes on my butt, and there's no rips or tears on the bottom. The only thing I have is one little nick right here, and that was from when I was doing a whole bunch of bushwhacking through some willows, and that's the only nick I got, and I was going through some pretty sharp, gnarly willows, and there's no other damage to the pack at all. Another feature that I really like about the pack that I didn't think would be that big of a thing was the back here. So there's a bit of a mesh backing, but it's not a full trampoline back like you get on some other packs. And because it's not a full trampoline back, I didn't think it'd be quite as breathable as those other packs. But I found the pack to be quite nice. I don't overheat with it, and I'm a pretty warm guy. And even on some of the hot summer days where I'm doing some big miles, I find my back actually stays pretty cool, and I never notice it getting too hot. So that's something that was a bit of a surprise, considering it doesn't have that trampoline back on it. Something else I really like about this pack is how comfortable and how well it fits. I have troubles finding packs that fit well. For example, Osprey packs are loved by tons and tons of people, but they just don't fit my body type right, whereas the REI Flash fits me really well. I have a 19-inch torso, and the medium fits great, and I think it has a design that will fit a lot of people really well. I think it's a very versatile design, and I don't think you're gonna have troubles like you do with some other packs and brands out there with fit. So definitely make sure to go try it out. I think that's the most important thing when buying a pack, is to try it on with weighing it and walk around and make sure that it fits you. But I think the REI Flash 55 series is going to be one of those better packs as far as how it fits a broad range of people. The next thing I want to talk about is the things that didn't really work out for me, and there's only two of them. And the first one is the trekking pole attachment. So you can stick your trekking poles into here, and then there is actually a little loop attachment thing that you could put around your trekking poles to keep them attached to the pack, allegedly, but that has not worked for me at all. I lost it on the trail. I had my trekking poles ripped out off my pack when I was on that trip with the aforementioned willows. So the willows just grabbed my trekking poles and ripped them off my pack. I've never had that happen before with any other trekking pole attachment. So just be aware of that. The trekking pole attachment just really didn't work here, and you're probably better off jimmying something up yourself. And the other thing is the sizing. So I said the sizing's really good, but that's only if it fits you in the waist. For some reason, REI went with waist measurements that were actually quite big. So for the medium that I have here in the men's, it bottoms out at 32 inches. So I'm lucky I have a 33-inch waist, But for some of the slimmer people out there, which I think there's a lot of people under 32-inch waists that have a 19-inch torso size, you're gonna be out of luck. And I looked at the comments for the women's pack on REI's website as well, and women were having the same problem. The waist strap just didn't cinch up tight enough if you were a slimmer build. So something to keep in mind is if you are on the slimmer side, the pack may not work for you. For me, it works great and I'm able to get it nice and tight. And now onto my favorite feature of the pack, and that's how much weight it can carry. This thing blows my mind with the weights that it can carry comfortably. I put over 40 pounds in it and it was not a problem. I was super comfortable carrying that weight, and I haven't experienced that with anything other than a pack that weighs 2 or 3 times as much and costs twice as much. Over 40 pounds is a ton of weight and a lot of gear, and that's when I was winter camping. Normally I carry between 20 or 30 pounds in this pack, and it carries that like a dream. You don't even feel it on you at all. So the amount of weight that this pack can carry is great, and if you're looking to carry heavy weights or have a pack that's versatile for carrying light weights or heavy weights, then I'd definitely consider the REI Flash 55. Like I said, this is one of my favorite pieces of gear out there. If you want to pick it up, I'll post a link in the video description where you can grab it on REI's website. If you want to see some of my other favorite pieces of gear, I'll post a video right there that talks about that. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.